Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining back here. These guys are about to get some qualifying underway. Set the field somewhat, as there'll be some EOLs given for the back of the pack. Guys that have already won here with the Kings of Sling and so on and so forth. A little quick qualifying session, and then these guys will get underway with the Enduro here tonight from the dirt track in Charlotte. I had some fun. We were just across the street on the Roval with the ECRS. A fun one there. We come back over here for the dirt. Kings of Sling. They're going to sling it all over the place. You know why? Well, because they're kings. And they're slinging. They're king and they're slinging. Here we go. These guys going to finish off with some qualifying. Just a little bit longer in qualifying, and these guys will be underway with the show here tonight. The Kings of Sling Dirt Track in Charlotte here on CWTV. Blazing Bo Caro. He was out there. Let's see him. He was looking through Facebook. He said, and he's like, whoa, there's my car that made me happy. There he is. There he is. Look at that. That is looking woo, sharp. Here we go. We're about to get ready to start the show here tonight. Gonna be honest, that's a new way of hearing it. Always got my slam piece on display. There it is, that slam piece. The 42. The Joker. Blazing Bo Caro. The 83 almost looks like the Simpsons. All he's got to do is just put like a little crease there on that driver's side front. I believe that's Aaron Murkowski. I think Luke got kicked off. We got some fans in the stands cheering on Murkowski here. These guys about ready to get going, and they'll pace here for a lap, and then they'll come to a stop again here, just like this, as this is a standing start. They split. Let's go Blazing Bo. Three wide, standing start. Dirt track at Charlotte. Kings of Sling. About to get it going. Go, go, go! They are off! The 13 gets into the back and click me. Go, buddy, go! You got to move it! Pushing through here. Shane Yates, he's looking from the back. He's going to have to pull through the field like he usually does. Green. Martin Duran Jr. out in the front for this first lap. He's got the 83 behind him, Brian Taft. Already having some fun. Look at that. That left front's up in the air. They're screaming. 83 going to try to pull in Martin Duran. You usually see the guys that favor the tacky track really go fast here. Then we got the guys like Nick Clickenbeard, Shane Yates. They're going to come through. And when this bad boy slicks off, look out, because they're coming quick. No doubt about it. Here's Martin Duran Jr. out in the front. Brian Taft trying to close that gap up. Blazing Bo Caro's coming through the field in that 42 machine, making his way up here. Nick's looking to the low side now. Up Blazing Bo. Can he get around him? The 66 gonna stick down low. Giving him everything he's got here. These guys left front is hanging out there. Absolutely just screaming. Shane Yates making his way up as he goes up to that top side. Working his way around now. He's got Kyle Dersham ahead of him, Nick Clickenbeard as well as Blazing Bo Caro, all those guys in the mix here as it looks like Derek Big D Ogden right there as well in that 3:33. Brian Taft, Martin Duran Jr. still continue the push out ahead in the front on this tacky track. Let's see how they can hold it. Can they keep it up there for the remainder of this one? It is a long race. Just now lap 8 of 100. Just tells you how long these are. We're going to have some fun, no doubt about that. The 83 looking like he wants to make a move now. These guys are pushing here. 83 down to the low side of the 27. Doesn't have the momentum just yet. Shane Yates, Nick Clickenbeard tied for first. A lot of guys within striking distance. We'll cover that here shortly with you. Those points is Brandon, he's on it here. Tell you what, guys, check out BM's Gaming is. Let me make sure I did get that right. B-Yams Gaming. I like when he does the WWE stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. You know it, Rich. They're putting it on and they're doing it. This is Rocket Racing. Set up Shane Yates in that 11 machine. He's sitting in 7th right now. Started in the back. We'll see if he can put it up in the front, Rich. I'm going to say yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Take a look at the 7th place, number 11 of Shane Yates. He's getting it done right now. Martin Duran Jr. still out in the lead. They're catching up to some lap traffic now. 3 wide for the lead. Nick Clickenbeard gonna stay clear of the drama on the top side, and Clickenbeard slides down under and gets it done there. Solid little move. '66 has it. Maybe sometime, Brandon, we can call a WWE match for you. I think that'd be fun. You get me on the stream and I'll call one of your WWE matches. As Nick Clickenbeard, he is rolling the dirt here, collecting that mud as he is just running out in the front here. do it in fashion. Shane Yates very fast here. He has got these street stocks set. He knows exactly what to do here. SWF WrestleMania. You can do KOS wrestling. The 83 looking to the low side now of Blazing Bo Caro. Says he's faster than UMPs as well. Look at the 11 of Shane Yates making a move to the top side. He's going to try to make it a 2 for this lap. Can he get around the 3? Doesn't look like he's going to have the momentum just yet, but he's setting it up, getting it ready. Shane Yates down to the low side, just barely missing out this lap. Should be able to take over that 3 of Derek Big D. Setting up here solid. Almost just about a quarter of the way through this one. Seeing some good running already. Look at these 4 going at it. They got a little traffic. No, that's not. There's 5 guys going for 1 spot here. What a run here. Brittany, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in here. 5 guys, 1 spot. The 11 down low. Shane Yates. Can he make it happen? We thought a 2-fer was going to be big. He's going to get a 4-fer. Trying to make it all happen here in this one run. Ooh, the 3 goes down low. They make a little bit of contact. Shane Yates loses some of that momentum. The 3 of Derek Big D, he's also going to fall off there. Look at him go. The 11 still sitting down to the low side now. He's digging. He's trying to make everything happen. Can he get it done? Side by side with the 27 here. Woo-wee. They're clicking off quick here. Past that quarter way mark. Down on the low side, the 11 still trying to make it work. Can he work his way out in front of these guys as Nick Clickenbeard has a lead of almost 3 seconds. As these guys are battling with each other. What a battle it is. Let's just check in with him. Let's see how he's doing up in the front real quick. He's got plenty of room. It's just him and the track right now. Nick Clickenbeard in the front doing it. Shane Yates slides up ahead of Blazing Bo Caro. Blazing Bo back down to the low side. But the momentum gonna benefit that of Shane Yates in the 11 machine. He's pushing now. Shane Yates got Nick Clickenbeard in his sights. Who's it gonna be? Still a lot of racing left, but these two, they find themselves battling for the lead already. It's gonna be a great last half, and we're not even there yet. Not even to that halfway point. Shane still has to catch Nick to get it going. Let's see. Let's go back into Nick Clickenbeer. Let's see. Is anybody in front of him? We got anybody out there? He's still got a little bit. As long as he can keep it clean out here by himself, he'll be all right for a moment. Get you real close to the wall here. I don't think he's hitting it. He's up there. He's close. Let's take a look from the chopper up here. Big thanks to the commissioner, for hopping up in the helicopter and putting down the show from up there. He's putting it up there, but I think he's staying clean on that wall. That was one thing that the boss watch the 11. Pretty much on that same line at the moment. He's a little lower. I'll give you that. He's a little lower. See if he keeps it here. Car. Gotta stay. Oh, I'm with you there. Absolutely. Look at this battle here for third. It's Blazing Bo Caro in the 042, the 83 of Brian Taft. And Martin Duran Jr., all three of them got it. '83 down to the low side on that 27 machine. Can he get around Martin Duran Jr. here? At the line, just barely had him. Blazing Bo Caro in that 042. Holds to that top side. Has him going. The 3 now up. Derek Big D Ogden coming in there. Shane Yates still 3.6 seconds behind. '27 down to the low side of that 42 machine now. Seeing how to make it work, how to make it happen. Oh, 27 up in the wall. The 3 making a little contact. The 27 pulling back off there. He's got it going on, Seth. Getting ready for work. Shane Yates, 3.2 seconds. Let's take a ride with Shane. See what these guys see to some extent. Doing a little dance with his hands. Dance with his hands. Nick Clickenbeard still holding on to that lead. Shane Yates is coming. He's got it down to just about 3 seconds now between himself and this 66 machine. That is not Shane behind here. They are ripping it here halfway through now, lap 50. 51 of 100, I should say, sorry. And Nick Clickenbeard has been in charge for a good amount of it. Derek, these three are battling back here. We're going to keep the action back here as they battle. Three guys going for one spot here, all for that last podium position. Let's see who can take it here. The three trying to make that bad boy as wide as he can. Running a little different line than the other two. Kind of running that slider line through the turns. Keeping these guys on their toes, making it hard to work around them as they are side by side with each other behind them. The 333 of Derek doing a great job here. Keeping that position now. Up to the top side, Martin Duran Jr. in that 27 makes a run. Again, just hard to pull the momentum off the corner here. Shane Yates continues to close that gap between himself and Nick Clickenbeard now, 2.7 seconds. He's reeling them in like Bill Dance here, slowly but surely. Taking it all the way down. All the way down. 2.6 seconds now. 2.8 for Shane. As we continue to monitor. Oh, he's got plenty of time to get up there. Plenty of time to get up there. He's chipping away. Maybe let the traffic catch up to him and get into some trouble here. Right now, Shane Yates is playing a little cat and mouse with him. Cat and mouse, nothing wrong with that. Side-by-side action. The 3 and the 27, they make a little bit of contact. 27 keeps it steady. 3 dropping down low in front there. And again, Derek doing a great job just holding up in front. Eye on that lead. Nick actually pulled away the last couple laps, but Shane now back on it. Take a minute away here. Just see he has got plenty of room ahead of him. There is the leader, Nick Clickenbeard. Back to the battle here for third place. Derek Martin and Blazing Bo. They're having fun. Nick has not collected a win, just stayed very consistent, is what Brandon's saying. I wouldn't have thought that, honestly. You get used to talking to him. Seems like I've talked to him about every week here. See if he can finish it off as Shane Yates really closing it up now. 2.3 seconds. This track is really slicking off. Absolutely. Rich, is are the duels going back? I know it was raining. They paused it for a bit. Are we back to running there in Daytona? That's Clickenbeard. He is pushing. Still under rain delay. Hey, that just helps us here. Nothing wrong with that. Just keeps all the action here. No worries. Shane Yates doing a fantastic job closing it up now. Go back to that battle here. There's that 33 not for position there. That's Aaron Murkowski. Dad let him go one day, and since, Dad's never seen the rig. Luke Murkowski has a wanted ad out for, or a missing ad for his rig. He's looking for it. Yes, he has. I give him credit there. Maybe it was Brandon Yamrick that told me. He's like, hey, you gotta have to get a sub-in driver here because you're just having too much trouble. He's like, all right, well, the only guy I trust driving my car is my son, so you're gonna get him, and that's what he's got now. And Mr. Murkowski there is doing a fantastic job putting it on the track. Hey, rain at Volusia, that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's gonna prep that track a little better. Clickenbeard still clicking them off here. It's almost 3/4 of the way through this. And Shane Yates, though, is starting to get closer and closer and closer here to the leader. Exactly. That's kind of a good thing for the dirt. Maybe not so much for the guys in that second duel there. Watching here as he is reeling them in, gaining ever so slightly here to the leader, Nick Clickenbeard. These guys pretty much mirroring each other's lines. Luke saying, occasionally he does let me race, but usually it's when the wife needs me to do something. Poor Luke. We all want to get our kids into racing, but then they steal our stuff. And that's not fun, is it? No, I'm just joking. Gotta love seeing the boy out there doing a great job here tonight and always through this season. He's held it very clean and kept it very respectable there, and that's what you got to ask, especially in these long races. You talk about throwing your son in the deep end. I didn't even think about that until I just said that. That boy's sweating. I know exactly why Luke sits this one out. He's like, that's 100 laps at the dirt track in Charlotte. You got that, bud. That's all for the young at heart right there. That's all for the young. They're going to be sweating after this one. A little heavy breathing. Makes you really ponder that Twinkie you ate a little earlier, I mean. Or maybe that you're going to eat a little later. Shane Yates, he is closing it up. Closing it up. I was gonna that left front tire has been lifting all night long. Is the right front's up there too? Or the left rear was. Very interesting. No, for 9 years old, he's doing phenomenal. Yeah, I noticed the left front, and then once you said that, Rich, he came out of there. He was popping a wheelie in a dirt street stock. He got them both up. He's got them both up. He is running. Clickenbeard is on fire right now. Lap 82 of 100. They're coming around to some traffic. This could definitely play a factor here late in this one. Here's the back of Nick Clickenbeard. Here's the front of Shane Yates. You see Nick working his way around the traffic. Shane's just hunting him. He looks like a cobra. We got the cobra vision going on right now. That's what we call this. It's a cobra vision. It's the cobra cam. Look at the 11 now, Shane Yates. He's doing everything he can to put it out there, make it around and out in front. Because Nick's got a good amount of these guys in front of him. It will definitely slow him up here. Let's go back to these guys back here and see, are we still going 3 wide? No, they have separated. Gets around the traffic here, and it's lap 86 of 100. And Shane Yates, 1.9 seconds. He got it into about 1.6, but with that traffic starting to slow off just a hair here. Crossing the line yet again. Nick Clickenbeard 3 wide out there with some traffic. They're battling. Oh, whoa, baby. The 93, the 33. Get up in front of Nick. This is going to help Shane. He goes in between them. Woo-hoo! We got a Code Brown at the line. Code Brown at the line. My goodness, Nick Clickenbeard, he's going to be pulling the seat out of his rear end after that one. He clinched so hard. He crosses the line. It's lap 90 of 100 here. My goodness, I think I clinched a little for him. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. Nick Clickenbeard doing everything he can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He just got it within McDonald's Wi-Fi distance. We just switched over. Hopefully not going to peekaboo anymore. Shane Yates, just about 1 second is the gap now. If I'm Clickenbeard, I might let Yates on by. No, not Yates, because there's too much points there. It's the one guy. You don't want to have to go from the back to the front, but you do want the win, so it's kind of a catch-22, if you will. Right now, he's trying to catch 66. This number 11 is pushing, doing everything he can to get out into the front here with just 8 laps to go. 1.2 seconds. He's saying, come on, get a little more traffic up there. Get a little more traffic. Thank you very much. You got it. You absolutely full send. At this point, no lifting, nothing. You got to give it everything she's got. It's what I like to say, checkers and wreckers right now. And they're going to mark off one more here. 5 laps remain in this one. The 11 machine of Shane Yates. Does he have the time to catch Nick Clickenbeard, who wants to take his first victory here in the Enduros of the Kings of Sling? Up to the top. What's going on, Caleb? How are you doing, sir? Watching that 66. Let's take a look from the front. He's clear. He's clean. He's under control out there in the front. He's got a second to Shane Yates behind him, but I don't think that's going to be an issue, as that 66 machine looks like he's going to collect his first win here. What's going on, Thomas Mitchell? He's got that white flag waving. The ButtKicker Gamer 2 final lap is in the air. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. He is getting it done here. The 66 of Nick Clickenbeard, just 2 turns away from his first win in an Enduro here at the Kings of Sling. And there it is. The 66 takes it on into victory lane here. Shane Yates in second. And it looks like Derek Big D Ogden going to walk across that line here in P3. Let's see what these guys got to say about this fantastic run here today. What a run it was, no doubt about that. I just heard somebody let out a yelp, a barbaric yelp, if you will. There's Derek Big D. Let's see what old Derek has to say about it. Derek, do you have a copy, sir?
How's it going?
Fantastic. How about you?
Oh, pretty good.
You
had a pretty good run there.
Yes, you did. You a little sweaty after that one? You guys were battling.
Yeah, man. We were having a good battle there from about second on to sixth, I think it was, and we were just door to door for a lot of laps there, and it was definitely tiring. And then I think I got into Shane Yates a little bit there, and dropped me back, and it was a fight to get all the way back up there.
So when you were leading in that position, you were sitting in third, and I think you had 4 or 5 cars behind you. You were running the slider line. It looked like just trying to make that bad boy as wide as possible. Was that the idea there, or was that just the line you were comfortable with?
It was more of a line that I was comfortable with, but I was trying to do everything I could to not let those guys back around me, because it was hard to get around them in the first place. But that bottom line, man, that was where it was comfortable for me. I couldn't run the high line.
I'm with you. I get close to that wall, and a lot of guys, they know how to bump it and get faster. Me, on the other hand, I'm like a magnet. I bump it, and it just grabs me.
Right. Yeah. We got a rule too that's been in place for a couple weeks now, that you're not supposed to tap the wall, and you can get penalized for it. So I try to stay away from it.
Absolutely. See, I'm not one of those guys that can really control it. So if I'm up there, like, I ain't benefited from it, so I ain't gonna get the penalty. But there's guys out there, I know exactly what you're talking about. They can run that top and just run it so smooth. But that is a big part of dirt, is just how smooth you're able to run. So you find that line you're comfortable with. And I think iRacing has really hit on the mark of trying to make these tracks on dirt especially a little more than just that typical one lane that we saw a lot last year. Would you agree?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot more lanes at a lot of tracks. High, middle, and low, and it's pretty awesome. You don't have to get stuck in a freight train, and you get out of the groove, and then everybody's by you.
Absolutely there. We look forward to watching you push this bad boy through the rest of the season as we are coming down to the final few weeks. But man, what a run today you had, and who do you want to thank for making it all happen?
I want to thank my fiance Chrissy and my daughter Reagan. They put up with me on hours on end on iRacing every night, pretty much. And I want to thank my brother Matt Ogden, 51 Designs. He does most of my wraps. He hasn't got one done for the DSS yet, but he puts out some pretty awesome wraps there.
Absolutely. At the end of these enduros, they're covered in dirt. You can't even see what's going on in that bad boy. So,
Yeah, it's crazy.
what a run that was. Congrats to you. We look forward to watching you the rest of the season.
All right, and I also want to thank Brandon Yamrick for putting on these races, giving us a place to have an outlet.
Absolutely. He does a great job here with the Kings of Sling.
Yep.
Let's see now what they got here as we will talk to Shane Yates. A little switch up here. Shane, you got a copy? Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is, the number 11. Usually we're used to talking just a little later here, but man, what a run from the back all the way up to second place. But Nick Clickenbeard, he had the machine today. Did you think you were going to reel him in when he decided to put it in between the lap traffic?
Yeah, I thought he was going to get caught up pretty bad there, and I was going to catch him a little bit closer. But man, he stayed smooth the whole time. I was catching him a little bit at a time. Then sometimes I'd lose. I was trying to figure out how to catch him, but he was staying smooth on that top. So, I mean, congrats to him, man. He done a good job.
Absolutely. You guys were kind of mirroring each other's lines. It looked like you guys were using that same exact line. That's something we talked about back as the guys back behind you is you had to pull through it. Some intense battling. Would you agree that iRacing is starting to, it seems like, kind of bring a little more whole track racing than just a single line to the dirt?
Yeah, it's getting better and better every time they do updates.
That's what I think that makes it so much fun to watch here. Still, obviously, the momentum in these dirt street stocks means so much. It seems like as the track slicks off, you are just able to carry more momentum as it's like a train here getting going in these dirt street stocks. It's chicka, 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 chicka. And that's exactly what it's like with you there.
Yeah, in street stocks, you can't mess up too much. If you mess up, you're just going to lose a lot of speed. You got to stay consistent and as straight as you can.
Absolutely there. You get it done again, just one shy of that win, but hey, it's still a great run. The one guy you didn't want to win, unfortunately, though, takes that victory. So it's just going to make this points race that much sweeter, that much more interesting for us. Thank you.
Yeah, it's close. We was tied, and I guess I think he might be up 2 or 3 points on me now. So
you just got to bring it next week.
What happens next time?
Absolutely. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen, sir?
My team, our Rocket Racing Setups. Thank Brandon for putting the league on, and thank you guys for broadcasting the league.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you.
All right, thanks, bud.
Let's talk now to the winner, Mr. Nick Clickenbeard. Let's see what he has got to say about this one. The 66, Mr. Clickenbeard. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, even here now. How are you?
I am fantastic. What a run that was. Congrats to you. Good. I got some good news. I got some bad news. The good news is the check is in the mail. Brandon's got that coming to you for the win. The bad news is you're going to get an EOL next week. Are you okay with both of those situations? There's no check, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I'm okay with that because I didn't know there was a check, but had me all excited thinking it's a secret payout week. But
right.
Yeah, no, I'll take the EOL next week.
It's kind of bittersweet. You finally get that win, but you have to battle in the back. But with that, you know that you get a battle, and it makes it so entertaining, I think. especially coming down to the last part of the season, and you and Shane Yates going for this title. It seems like head to head, and you guys now get to start in the back next to each other. How much fun is that going to be for you guys?
I think your definition of fun and mine are totally different. I'd rather just be walking away with the points race, but I mean, yeah, it definitely makes it more entertaining, I guess, for everybody watching. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a close battle, and hopefully we can pull it out. But Shane's fast, and just hopefully we can get lucky and get a couple more wins.
So everybody, including myself, I really got to know, who gave you $20 to put it in between those lap cars?
I just didn't have a choice at that point. They were kind of sliding up the track, and they were there, and I saw an opening. And my dad's always told me if the nose will fit, the rest will follow, and I trusted that method there. So
I like that. I come from open wheel. I like the asphalt. So Ayrton Senna always said, you're not a race driver anymore if that spot's there and you're not going to put it there. But I like that. If the nose goes, the rest will follow. That's my new motto. I really do enjoy that. Thank you so much, Nick, for putting on a great show here today. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen, man?
Bottom Recovery, Chicken Express, 41 Shocks, my wife and my kid, Brandon for putting this whole deal on, and thanks for y'all for broadcasting. It's always nice to be able to go back and watch it.
Absolutely. It's a little sweeter, too, when you get the win. Congrats to you, and we'll see you here push forward for all the fun next week.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Absolutely. Hey, it's fun for me as a broadcaster to watch these guys throw it in. I like the drama back in the booth. I hope you do as well. This was a great Enduro here, guys. Thank you so much to the Kings of Sling for having me out here. We're going to have some fun going into the last part of this season. It is getting entertaining. It is getting exciting. I am pumped. I hope you are as well. We got some action on the dirt track tomorrow morning as the battle over the Pacific rages on. I think the Australians, they may have got us last week, but hey, we're going to keep our head high. We're going to try to do what we can here. Us Americans are going to try to pull through. I got faith.